Good morning, guys. I'm back having my coffee. Just sitting at a really lovely park, and I know it looks like the same day because I'm wearing the same outfit, but that's just part of RV life, you know. You sometimes wear the outfit that you have twice, no big deal. And sometimes you go 6 days without a shower, no big deal. But yeah, today I'm definitely going to take a shower and wash my hair. It's time. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of share today, you know, my story on how I came about getting my RV, and you know, my why, and yeah, my why and my how. And so today I'm going to kind of backtrack a little bit and you know, just share how it started. So but yeah, good morning, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video and that you'll be back for more, because I'm excited to share my stories. Some of my stories are going to get wild, so get ready. So anyways, about 2 years ago, I would say, I saw a picture of a luxury, like Class B van, and it got my attention. And I thought, man, that would be fun to have, you know, just to travel around in. I mean, I didn't have any money, you know, but I believe in having a vision and writing it down. And so with me, I'm a very visual person. So for me, it's pictures. So in the past, I've always made like image boards, and they worked for me, you know. So I kept that picture, and I was like, okay, one day I want to have that, you know, that would be amazing. And so it was just kind of like in the back of my mind, you know. But you know, I just kind of filed it away, and then some time went by, and one of my friends asked me, are you thinking about like moving? Are you thinking about selling your house? She goes, I see like a move. I don't think it has to do with a job change. I just think it has to do with your house. And I'm like, no, I'm not in a position to do that right now. And so she's like, okay, that's weird. She goes, I was just, you know, like, I saw that. And then I had another friend, totally unrelated, and you know, I mentioned before, I'm a very spiritual person. So of course you're going to gravitate towards spiritual people. And so I have friends that are spiritual, and they see things, you know, and they have dreams, and they have, you know, visions, and you know, stuff like that. And so I had another friend that had a vision, and she's like, I saw you putting a for sale sign on your property and selling your house. And have you been thinking about moving? And I'm like, no. I can't, you know, I bought my house at the top of the market. And so the week that I closed escrow, the market crashed. And so I lost, like, over a period of, you know, I mean, I was there for 14 years. Over that period of time, you know, it went down like $175,000. And so I had to wait until I could recoup that again, you know. And so I had to wait till the market was as high, if not higher, than when I bought it, which was at the peak. And so I just didn't want to take a loss, you know, and it didn't make sense to me, because then I would have to go rent, and basically I would pay someone else's mortgage. So it didn't make sense to me. And for me, at my house, just to like maintain, I had to pay $5,000 a month just for mortgage and all my bills, everything, just to, you know, keep my head above water. And I was doing it, but the last few years were really difficult, and I felt like I was drowning, you know. But honestly, like, by the grace of God, I made it, you know, I made it. And anyways, after having a couple friends, you know, say that, again, I just kind of like filed it away. You know, the pandemic hit, and our doors to our church closed. And so I started watching online services. And there was one guy online that really caught my attention. Really liked him. And he would have guests on, and his guests were really prophetic. And I know a lot of people might not know what that is, but prophetic it's like prophecy. And so they can see things in the spirit and call them out. And so one guy said, there's a girl on here named Anna, and he goes, I see her traveling. I see her going like up and down the coast of California, and I see her going like across the states, but a lot of traveling up and down the coast. And you know, I've never met the guy before. He was a prophet from another country, and he was just a one-time guest. And I thought, okay, he's got my attention. Had other people say things that were similar, and even different messages or different, you know, channels that I was listening to. So I thought, okay, something's going on here. And I thought, okay, I just, you know, filed it away. And again, I couldn't do anything until the market was going to recoup. And so that's when the market started just, you know, going up. And houses, there was so little inventory because everybody's in their house, you know, and so there was little inventory. So the prices of homes started going up because the demand was there still. The rates had dropped and the demand was there, and there was low inventory. So houses started, you know, going up because people were willing to pay more than list price to get the house. And so, which caused, you know, this crazy increase in price. So then one day I got something in the mail asking to buy my house. It was a company asking to purchase my house. And I thought, you know what, you know, let's see what they will offer me. I was just kind of curious, you know. And so I contacted them and I said, you know, what are you guys thinking about offering? And they said, well, just, you know, send us a video, a tour of your home, and then we'll also have somebody come out and look at the outside. We're not going to have anybody come inside, but we'll have someone go take a look at the outside to see, you know, what repairs need to be made and what condition it's in, and then we'll have a final price for you. And so they did, and it was above what I had bought my house for. And so I thought, wow, you know, like, this is the time. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been in my house for 14 years, and we're back at above what the peak was back then. And so I thought, okay, you know what? Let's do this. And I started thinking, well, okay, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And I felt like God say, you know, like, write down exactly what you want. And I thought, well, I want an RV, and I want this specific size RV, and I want diesel, and I want, you know, and I started just specifically writing down. So one morning I felt like the Lord said, put it on Facebook, what you're looking for. And so I did. And I had this pastor contact me, and he's like, we have that RV. We have it. We weren't thinking about selling it. But we feel God on this, and we'd consider selling it to you. And I thought, wow, okay, how much do you want for it? And he said, we're gonna have to pray about it, and then we'll get back to you on the price. And I thought, okay. So they took a week, and I took my week of praying, and, you know, I thought, well, I want God's favor, you know, on this. I want to know his hand is on this. And so I did some research, and I thought, okay, this is a price that they can get with someone else through a dealer. You know, the demand is high, so this is a price I know they can get, you know, but this is a price that I'm willing to pay. You know, I don't want to spend all my money on an RV, but I'm willing to pay this price, and it's fair to both of us. But this is a price where, oh my goodness, if I got it at this price, then I would know that God's hand is in it, and his favor is upon me, and I'm on the right path, you know. That it was just like confirmation. And I thought, man, that would be amazing. And so they came back to me, and they said, okay, we prayed about it, and you know, I knew he was a man that heard very clearly from God. He was a prophet and heard, I mean, there's stories about him, and sure enough, they heard this number, and they said, we're going to sell it to you for this price. That's what we feel like God says to sell it to you for. And I just, you know, I just started crying. I just thought, oh my goodness, like this is too good to be true. And God is in this. And so, yeah, so they said, okay, whenever you're ready, you know, we've given you our word. And so whenever you're ready. And so I thought, okay, yeah. So I went ahead and contacted that company and said, okay, I want to close in, you know, on this date and, you know, move forward. And it was a smooth process, my escrow. And I told this couple, you know, the date that I wanted to purchase the RV. And yeah, it worked out perfect. And what's crazy is a week after I bought my RV, he passed away. That pastor, he passed away. He had been ill for a long time, and so he was really just, I mean, it was a miracle he was alive the last 10 years of his life. But they actually used my RV to travel throughout the country to pray for our nation. So they would go to each capital and pray for our nation. And that's what they used this RV for. And I mean, when I walked into this RV, I felt the presence of God. It, like, you know, I can feel things in the spirit. So it kind of like pushed me back. I was just like, whoa, I felt God's presence in this RV. They've done a lot of praying in this RV. And, you know, this has been used for that. And so I want to honor that, you know. So I'm still praying about what my purpose is with having this, because I know God's hand is on this. So I don't want to just use it, you know, for my own, you know, selfishness. I want to also honor that couple, and I want to honor God, you know. So we'll see what his plans are. But anyways, yeah, so he passed away, and so now, you know, I still talk to his wife. She's so precious, you know. And so yeah, I've even talked about, you know, just continuing what they had started, and it's almost like taking the baton and continuing, you know. So anyways, that's a whole different video. And so yeah, so that's how it came about that I got this RV. And I just, you know, I feel the peace of God in here. And not to say that I haven't gone through stuff, you know, like, you know, there's been situations where I've had, you know, like lurkers. I've been hit by a drunk driver. I have, you know, like I mentioned before, I've gotten the knocks on the door. Last night, sleeping in a safe place, middle of the night, I hear somebody outside, like running in place on the concrete. And I'm like, who is out there? Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, like no one else is around me. And I hear somebody thumping on the concrete. And you know how you can, I don't know if you can, like, sometimes when there's hollow concrete, you can, you know, you can hear somebody like jumping on it. So yeah, I was just like, okay, that's weird. So there's weird stuff that happens around me, animals, you know, stuff like that, you know, but I feel safe in this, you know. And of course I take precautions, you know, like we all have to. So I feel totally safe, you know. I feel safer in here than out there, to tell you the truth. But I feel safe out there. But anyways, that's my story. That's really it in a nutshell. I kept it under 15 minutes. How about that? So anyways, enjoy your morning. I'm going to enjoy my walk. I'm going to enjoy my shower. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I'm going to enjoy my dogs. I'm going to enjoy my day. So have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. All right, be blessed. Bye-bye.